I'm very glad you guys all showed up. I mean, it's free. It's what you guys cheapskates have come to expect in Ventura. We've got a great lineup tonight of hilarious comedians, dear friends who all love this man and want to see him suffer a little. You'll recognize their faces from the local comedy scene here in Ventura, and if you're not familiar with that, you'll recognize the same lineup as the people waiting to get into the big stall in the bathroom. Every 45 minutes or so. Small bladders, everyone. All right. So I had this all planned that I was going to have a remote and it didn't work, so I literally have my mouse. So we're going to try and get through this. Who's this? Tommy? I can see your head, man. Can you come? This is going to be critical. Oh! There he goes.
What happened? Hey, dude, what happened? Missing. Have you seen this child?
Ladies and gentlemen, while we're all here, Camilo Alvear. I knew how to say it. I'm just kidding. It's his birthday, and we've gathered here to celebrate this man who's given Ventura County so many great laughs, so many late nights, so many genital warts. Seriously, Camilo is a rare gem of a man who's funny and genuinely warm. Even at this age, you can see in his eyes a greatness forming. I mean, you have to wipe off the pre-semen, but you can see the greatness. It's back there. And yeah, this is the man he's become. If you've had a meal with this man, you know to keep your hands back. You might lose a finger. Don't let them get too close to his mouth. We gather to celebrate his 27th birthday, and one wonders why God would throw himself a roast on his 27th birthday. I mean, it's not like you're turning 30 or 50, and then I realized that like so many other ambitious, talented rising stars on the cusp of greatness, it's probably his last. I mean, look at this man. He is sexy as shit. And I mean literal shit. Like some people are into that. But don't worry, ladies. I mean, can you imagine all that man thrusting into you? Sweat dripping off of him. I know he's so rude. You're trying to sleep, right? I want to mention what Camilo has accomplished in the last year. He's founded 2 regular comedy nights here in Ventura. The Glory Hole Comedy Open Mic at the Hong Kong Inn, and of course this gem right here, the Comedy Pregame at Bombay Bar and Grill. This run it's incredible. People have taken notice and you're landing top-notch talent and regular followings. I mean, I heard you managed to book Ventura's greatest karaoke host to host your roast. No, seriously, I'm unemployed. I have great customer service skills and IT experience. Call me. Back to Camilo. You've done all of this in such a short time, and the only question is not what's next, but rather what club you'll be banned from next. And it's worth mentioning that Camilo's lovely girlfriend, Chelsea, she shares the same birthday as... Are you guys the same age? No, okay. Well, they're the same birthday, and they're celebrating together. Camilo is very different in private, and Chelsea gets to see a side of him that the rest of the world rarely glimpses. On my notes it says, slide, gunt. Seriously. Everybody. Please give give a huge round of applause to Camilo Alvear. And let's get started with the roasters now. You guys got to know that I don't know half of you up here, but it's amazing what you can find out about people by looking at their Facebook page. Seriously, we all admire you. Mr. David Sharp, he's an asshole because he just showed up to do his set and he's leaving right after this.
Yeah. What a dick.
David Sharp, come on up.
Alright, what's happening, motherfuckers? Sorry, I do have to bail after this because I have a gig at a real comedy club. Fuck! Alright! Camilo, you know your career is going well when the host of your comedy roast is an unemployed karaoke DJ. Cool. Brian Parra looks like Wicket the Ewok once he's given up on all of his dreams. Alright, we got Risky Bets right here. Risky Bets, the West Coast cowboy. Risky, why are you in Ventura? Like, why are you not in Texas working on a or Montana or something? Why are you here on a stage trying to do comedy? That's what I'm saying. Go back to the steers. All right, that one didn't work. Fuck off. Brian, why are you and Camilo together all the time, right? It's obviously not because you want to fuck him. We get that, you know. Look at him. We understand, right? So why the appeal? My theory is that you are a voyeur, like some sick freak who really gets off on just like watching lives collapse, and you want like the intimate details for some Werner Herzog-like documentary. Quincy Johnson II voted by me and our friends here as LA's best open mic comedian 2024. 10 years from now, still doing it. Tommy, you have a chip on your shoulder and you always wear these tough leather jackets. Where the fuck did you go? You can't see him. There he is. He's hard to spot, right? He reminds me of Brad Pitt in Fight Club, you know, angry with the leather, not the looks. Just the general, you know, waste, destruction of humanity. But he's too little. He's not Tyler Durden, he's Tiny Durden. Little Tiny Durden down the corner. Tiny Durden. Sam and Nick. I don't know you very well, but I'm assuming if you're friends of Camilo's, you're probably pieces of shit. Erica Innes had to cancel tonight. She said that she couldn't be here tonight when she realized that for roasts you have to write new material. Oh, shit! Which is why I was so shocked that Andrew Carrillo is here. Oh! He made it! He made it! You put pen to paper for the first time since writing that initial set. The Andrew Carrillo Comedy Central half-hour special is just 5 minutes of comedy done 6 times over and over. That's all I had. Andrew Carrillo has the stage presence of a 4th grader giving his first book report. Anthony Columbo is the king of the false premise. He tells you it's all lies. We know it's all lies. Like, he has a joke where he tells a kid, it's like, he tells a kid, oh, hey, kid, I'm you from the future. And I'm here to tell you it all works out. We know that that's a lie, because if it happened, he wouldn't be telling that joke. He would feel too bad about having that child's suicide on his hands. If you see that you're gonna grow up in Anthony Columbo, you're like, what's the fucking point? 6-year-old suicide. Okay, we don't know a lot about Anthony. Anthony Columbo moved to Ventura recently. We don't necessarily know where, but he wears like a white stained linen sport coat a lot. He's got the like 2004 sexy back fedoras. He talks very loudly and doesn't listen well, which makes me think that he is probably a strip club DJ from Miami that's coming here to dry out from the coke and it's not working. That's my only assumption. The only person that's worse listener than Columbo, and yes, I'm attacking listening skills at a roast, is Xander Beltran. This is a conversation with Xander Beltran. Oh, that's it. Well, I was thinking. Hey, so can you at least pass me back the joint if you're gonna keep talking? Xander Beltran, one of the most discerning potheads you'll meet. He will tell you how poorly rolled your joint is while you're smoking him out with it. Like, that's the level of taste that he has. Skinny joints, Xander, beat no joints every time. Skinny joints beat no joints. And also, if you wonder, why would David bring a skinny joint out to smoke when he knows that he's gonna be surrounded by vultures like Xander Beltran? Why would it? Because I want to smoke my marijuana. That's a pittance to get you fucking animals off my back. All right, Chelsea. Chelsea, we're all happy that you're here with Camilo. If it's only because it makes him less likely for any of us to have to bail him out on rape charges, inevitably. You obviously, Chelsea, have a type. Chubby, Latino, thinks he's funny, and thinks he should be a male model. Like that, you and Chris Chavez, the same. All right. Oh no, the room went. He shall not be named. Voldemort's here. Okay. Shit. Camilo, you're a naturally funny person, and I would gladly put you on any of my shows anytime if you wouldn't be shot for coming within 20 feet of the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. He's not allowed there. Camilo, you're hard to roast, not because there's nothing to make fun of, but really because it's a question of like, what? What do you choose from the whole pantheon of horrible things about you that we could start with? Like what? Like, I'm not gonna make any fat jokes, that's too easy. Latino jokes are too racist. Tranny jokes are coming, I'm sure. What I would like to talk about is the fact that, I don't know, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, I'm not good with time, you were a total dirtbag, and then all of a sudden, Chelsea comes into the picture, and all of a sudden you're some like sweet dear, like, oh, what a good boy. Chelsea, you understand that like the other shoe is gonna drop, right? Do you think your pussy is so good you've changed a human being, right? Like there's gonna be a moment where you see like IMs between like him and a high school girl. It's gonna happen. Mentally prepare yourself for it now so that when it does, it's not that big of a shock. What else? Shit. All right. Camilo, you're sweet. I love you. I've said a lot of horrible things about everybody here tonight. I'd love to be around to hear what you all have to say about me. But I'd like you all to know that genuinely, I don't respect you as comics or like you as people. Have a great night. I'm out of here.
All right, keep it going for Brian Parra, your host. He's doing his best. It's not the first time something went wrong at Bombay's comedy shows. I think it's funny that Brian thought I was gay. I think it's just maybe you projecting your desires for all of this. I mean, have you seen it? Because you're not going to. Anyways, David Sharp had to leave immediately, and that's why he said a bunch of really fucking terrible things. If he had the balls to stick around, he realized that maybe I don't let him talk, because, I mean, what is he really saying? You know what I mean? They're just smart words in a row that don't mean a lot, right? Anybody else aware of this? Okay. Who else is here? Risky bets. I'm going to reiterate, what are you doing here? Do you have a job here? Are there like wild steer in Ojai that I don't know about? You can respond. I mean, you can use words, right? I've seen you do it. Okay. I was just wondering if it was like you were a cowboy and you were so bad at it, you're like, might as well just make my whole life a joke. Or you're just like, so bad at doing stand-up comedy, you have to keep going back to wrangling steers. All right, Andrew Carrillo's here. He didn't wear a flannel. How did that happen? Who dressed him? Who's here that dressed Andrew? Somebody was at your house earlier getting this all going. You can't tie a tie. Your mom? Was it really your mom though? Oh, YouTube? Cool. For sure. Andrew Creel, he's like a really funny guy that has a lot of personality. It'd be like really cool if we got to see it on stage. You know? Jorge Rivero. How are you doing? Jorge's on the show because he was here, and like comedians that just linger, you're just like, yeah, we'll put you on the show, stop looking sad, you know? So, Jorge's here. Jorge is like trying to create vanity for himself, so he puts shirts that have his picture on it. And then I realized that I'm making a joke about the sickest shirt in the room. God damn it. Why are your shirts so cool? Do people like invite you out to do things often?
It's not based on my personality, because I'm
So is it more like a hermit thing where like you end up writing really good dark poetry, not because you started as a good poet and ended up like focusing on your craft, it was just, that was what was available to do?
I don't know. I'm writing jokes over here. I'm not even supposed to be.
It's a roast, you should have prepared. The funny thing about a conversation with Jorge, like you know when you're talking to a comedian that they're going to take it too far. I mean, funny thing is, the one who went the furthest is the man who's hosting the show who just literally put a dick on the screen. I like that you didn't even really caption it, you just let it speak for itself. That was pretty good. But like a conversation with Jorge, you'll be like comedians just going, horrible thing, horrible thing, horrible thing. God damn it, Jorge. You don't have to go that far, man. You know what I mean? Tommy, you were my favorite person to stop myself from doing an impression of. You know, because if you're a fucking fisherman from Alaska, you know? And like, you came here to do comedy, right? And you keep getting fucking fishing jobs, you know?
Good money.
And it sucks, it's because like, it sucks for me though, because like I'm unemployed. And like if someone gave me a fishing job, I'll fucking speak like you if I have to, like if I need to do that to get fishing jobs. Is there a person that works on your boat that doesn't like talk here or here or here, like here? It's like an archetype, like a fisher archetype.
Man, fuck you.
That's all I wanted. Don't be sad. Hit me back with it. Are those reading glasses, or, when was the last time you saw a book? It's funny, Columbo's here. I like to start this by saying, like, Columbo is, like, the reason I'm here. He gave me a ride. He's, like, the reason I'm not, like, anxiously, like super anxious, like I smoked some weed with him. Columbo's, like, that guy that is just, he's got your back. You know what I mean? But you still hate his hats. You're like, stop wearing the fucking hats. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he can smoke you out 3 times. You're like, Columbo, if I have to walk into the bar with you, could you at least tip it? Like, do something cool with it? I don't know. I like Columbo because, like, as David Sharp pointed out, I do talk a lot and very fast. And usually don't let people cut in. It's their fault! They should yell back! Anyways, Columbo can actually keep up. Like, I don't think we have conversations. It's just, and then we show up to a comedy club and like, stand around awkwardly. Because as much as you can talk all day at the comedy club, like standing around the open mic with the other comedians, you're all just sitting there going like, yeah, your set was fine. It was good. Yeah, I'll give you a ride home, sure. Fuck you, Xander. Sam Goldstein is here. Camilo got the idea for you. Can we get a round of applause for Sam Goldstein? Honestly, he needs all the self-esteem he can get. But he's here, and this exists because one day Sam invited us to do his roast because he needed to invite comedians he'd done shows with 3 times because there weren't enough friends or something that were funny. Or your friends just not funny? What is it?
No, my friends just don't. They're not good. You don't have friends. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, Sam, you don't have to lie to kick it, man. We invited you already. You're already here. I like that Camilo told everyone fancy. And, like, he has an excuse. He just showed up and was going to be a civilian. But, like, is that your nice jersey? Like, is that the best one you have? You know what I mean? Like, I needed someone to give me a ride and then give me the medicine that makes me not anxious, and I still look better than you. Like, Jesus Christ, Sam. But, who else is here? Brianne is here. How are you doing? Your hair looks good, as always. It'd be cool if you, like, took a day off. You know what I mean? Some of us can't do it. You know what I mean? How many hairspray cans is it? Really? All right, I'm just trying to make jokes. I couldn't even...
1 can of Aquanet.
What?
1 can of Aquanet.
I'm sorry, dude. You're gonna have to speak up. Anyways, moving on. The man of the hour, Camilo Alvear. So, did you guys start dating because you just always wear red and black? And you were like, well, if we're matching already, might as well go as a couple. Like, was it one of those things? How many items have polka dots that you own? Is it all of them? It's funny, so what I was talking about, Sam Goldstein's roast, we went to it and we were supposed to just make up jokes, right? You know, and Sam has things you can make fun of. He gave us a list of things to make fun of. And then Camilo went on stage and then just did material. And the thing about like Camilo's material, it's not like this whole like array of material. It's Camilo's sex life. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, so it's just like Camilo will get any opportunity he has to talk about his sex life. You know what I mean? If he's not already telling you about his heartburn and indigestion. I've been in town, I'm going to be leaving soon. I've been in town for almost a month, and I've been spending the entire time trying to convince Camilo that he isn't 45 yet. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard Camilo say, like, these are the wrong shoes, like, things like that. The first, like, day I hung out with Camilo, other than, like, the first coming back to town, like, craziness, we're at, like, the Hong Kong Inn, and he comes in and then just goes, I ate way too many sliders. And I was like, okay, well, next time don't eat that many sliders. Like, we'll know that. I automatically reverted to talking to a child. Because, like, I know that he will go the next week and eat the same amount of fucking sliders. Because he'll be at, like, 3 and he'll be like, you know, I feel full. Like, I'm adequately nourished for, like, surviving. And then he'll see someone else with a slider and be like, what is that? That looks pretty good. Maybe I'll get another one of those. What is that? Are those the $2 sliders? Give me 4 more. I'll go complain to Xander about it later. You know, and I'm 23, so when I'm at a bar, I like to have conversations that, like, may be hip, you know, attract women, you know? And not fucking talk about someone's heartburn for, like, half an hour. And I'll just be like, come up, like, what do you want me to do? There's nothing I can do. I've offered Pepto-Bismol. He won't do it. You know what I mean? He's had, what is that stuff called that you, like, take a pill of? Prilosec, OTC, or whatever. He's had it. He's had that good stuff. You know what I mean? He's had real cocaine, so, like, meth mixed with cocoa powder isn't gonna fly this time. So he needs, like, the high-quality drugs for his heartburn because he's going to eat that extra slider. Like, he will do it. Anyways, I love you. I still really hate you. Also, like, drink tickets would be really cool. Thank you.